Hi folks, I'm Gabby.
I'm Aiden.
This was week 4 of our final month, our creativity, transitions, musicality, putting it all together at Twin Cities Balboa Connection of level 2. And today we talked about transitions primarily and how that impacts your musicality. So we played a little bit of a game of how do you get from A move to B move. And then we kind of showed you what our favorite transitions are between those things. And we started with what ends up being an open contract, going from outlands into lawless.
So everyone in class was doing a bunch of cool stuff, different from what we're showing now, but this is just our kind of preferred go-to transition. So open come around, we started without mins, and then up around.
And we talked to the follower about making sure they continue to pivot on the standing leg, the left leg in the lollies, rather than keeping it straight on the floor and only letting the hips rotate. And that helps with that continuous momentum of lollies. And then from there, we did the same idea, and how would you get from outlands to pure bow, and we used a tongue side. And for that, we talked about the followers seeking out their leader and being active in that reconnect as soon as they spot their partner and feel that hit on the back as a cue of the transition. And then from there, we talked about, well, how could you do paddles and promenade? So you can get into promenade, out of promenade with paddles. And paddles are a great tool to transition in and out of pure.
And there I'm choosing to mostly lead most of my way for those paddles on my left because it's similar to a come around, tends to work well with one of our other basic transitions, including a tune out of paddles.
And for followers, we talked about making sure that you're very clear and committed to whichever foot you're on in both those paddles and the promenade, and making sure we're not leaving our weight on either foot, because that makes it really hard for our leader to know where we are and continue that transition. And then lastly, we talked a little bit about musicality and making sure that these transitions are made with the phrase.
And one easy way of doing that is just maybe you do a full wave of paddles, followed by a full wave of promenade, etc. And then you can wait till the end of that fourth wave before you transition to something else. Folks play with it, came up with their own ideas, and yeah, many answers are good.
Awesome. Thank you.